Okay. So, after glibc, we should get something that looks sort of like this. No errors. Okay. Clear that up. So our last command was make install. Sorry, I have a death stick in my mouth. I'm going to put this out somewhere. We have to adjust the toolchain next. Okay. On section 5.8, be very careful here. The syntax is very, very important. You don't want to mess this up. glibc build and glibc 213. Okay. So make installs all done. We can say adjusting the toolchain. That's what we have to do now. We have to say specs is going to equal backticks dir name $capsulate $LFS underscore target dash GCC print lib GCC file dash name. Okay, jump out no spaces. Let's say specs. Let's check it, make sure we're right. If we fail to link this properly, it can we might not be able to get it back. Okay, so we might have to install from the beginning. So print file name specs. Okay. Now we have to say LFS underscore target dash GCC space dump specs said. Okay, new line. Tail end 2, and I'm going to say S at lib. Oof. Just had to hide a yawn there, man. I rolled that one. Lib escape 64. Okay. Escape / LD at, we will say tools and at G. Actually, and at G. We'll check that. We'll say set at lib escape 64 question LD at tools and at G. Good. Jesus God. Let me clear this up. I hit enter. My new line. This is definitely why you put a space after a new line. Okay. Be very careful, please. Hope I didn't screw anything up on that. We'll find out after this. We'll say E. This is going to be a little funny. Call that a TP. Yeah, symbols get like that sometimes. CPP. Stop. $, / capsulate. N semi-S, comma. $, comma. Okay. Space. System. Space. Tools. / include. Comma. Jump out. We're going to say into $ specs. Okay. We don't really need to bring that back. We can't match it up against anything. Although, could match it up all the way over here, but it's going to wrap around, so I'm not going to do that. I will say E at, here we go with the funny $CPP stop $/capsulate N semi S comma. Okay, there's a space after system tools include. Everything looks good. Specs. $specs. Okay, great. Now there's been times when I got output after that and we shouldn't have. And now output I got back with something like linker fail, blah blah blah. It's fatal. Okay. You have to. I don't know how you can readjust it. It would probably be easier for you not to readjust the linker and just go ahead and start from the beginning. File is, we'll say, stop $specs. Okay, that's the output we should have gotten back. Okay, if you got nothing back from that, that's a little iffy washy. Okay, we're gonna say unset specs. Unset specs. Okay. Now it says here we have to perform a sanity check on the toolchain. We'll do that by saying main. We have to echo that into dummy.c. Just going to check and make sure that your C compiler is working properly. So LFS _ target -GCC -build. Hope you guys can't hear that. I don't know, I got some interference going on through my headphones. Sounds like a scrambled egg. It's a brain scanner. Dummy.c. I hope that's right. Okay. And let's say read elf-l. That's an L, by the way. Syntax is very hard to look at sometimes. Rep stop tools. Okay, that's the output we should have gotten. Okay. Like I said, if you did not get that, there are some major errors with the process so far. You can read more about that in the book, but it would probably be easier for you just to go back and get them, or redo it than actually fix them. Okay. Don't worry, it happens. It's happened a lot. Okay. There'll be a few more checks like that that are a little hairy throughout the build, but we're okay. As far as some packages go, let's say binutils. As far as some packages go, you can recover. Okay. Some smaller packages anyway. Binutils, you can always try it. If you get a bad problem, bad error, you can always try to go back in and stuff like binutils, GCC, and all the main ones you can try to re-extract, and sometimes it does work. I've experienced that. But when you're shuffling stuff around inside the linker, you're not going to make that happen easily. Let's say make directory verbose. Speed it up a little bit here. I'm going to call it GCC or binutils build. Okay. Section 5.91. Now we have to say cd up into binutils build. Okay. And let's say cc equals $. Ooh, screwed that up. Let's say equals $. LFS _ target -GCC. B tools include tools lib /. We'll break out with a new line. Okay, watch your new line. Don't shove it up against. You seen what happened with that set up there? That was a bad thing. Okay, so cc $LFS _ target build. Okay, now I'll tab into it. Doesn't really matter, but AR. Actually, I'm not going to. I'll keep it tight. AR equals $LFS _ target -AR. Ran lib will equal $LFS _ target -ran lib. Okay. those two are cross-compiler syntax up there. The CLFS ones, and I remember seeing those. Configure prefix equals tools. Okay. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to say n over I in prefix. This is true. Big F over n in binutils is true. Enter. Say disable, two dashes please, disable NLS with lib path is going to equal tools lib. Okay, second over B and lib, and 2 over S and LS. Good. Enter. Okay. Config file is made. Now it says we have to say make install, and don't leave yet because we have to go and we're gonna make LD clean. We're gonna make our linker clean, and the readjusting. Got to prepare for the readjusting in the next phase over. Okay, I always get a little leery about the readjusting because they have such, their seds are all funky, and the set commands and the symbols and whatnot like that can be, you can kind of go cross-eyed when you're looking at that stuff sometimes, especially if it's been up for a while and whatever, you know. So I always get a little hairy around that, and I've failed a lot. I've failed a lot from mispaced syntax and you know, new lines not being where they need to, where commas and semicolons are so close together, you know what I mean? So, hey, it happens. But this should not take long. I think it's like 1.3 SBUs. It's just a little bit. And, but like I said, I might have said in a previous tutorial, there is a silver lining coming up pretty soon, right? After these 3 or 4 main packages, and I say 3 or 4, I'm not sure, but these main packages like GCC, glibc, binutils. After that, we got stuff like, say, grep, tar, sed, you know, all of our fine utils, Utilynx. I don't know if we got Utilynx in here. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But BZ2, all those packages zoom by. I mean, it's all, you know, configure, make prefix equals whatever. Okay, and then it's just, there's no disable this, disable that. There might be a couple configurations in the configuration file we have to add, but nowhere near as complex as this. Okay, so it's kind of like you're pacing yourself. You can see, you know, right here's the hard stuff, and then pretty soon we'll be able to just whiz on through, and then it starts to chunk up again. Okay, and then after that, it's all downhill. It's all just configuring. Say there's a few scripts here or there. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So no errors is a good thing. Let's say clear. Now I have to say make C LD clean. Okay. Make the linker clean, and we have to say make C LD lib underscore path is equal to user lib stop / lib. Right. Sure thing. It's gonna take a couple seconds here, but it is necessary. And okay, no errors. And let's say copy verbose LD to LD new. We need to copy that to tools. Bin. Okay. Good deal. So we got binutils pass. What is it? Benito's Pass 2 is done. Okay. And we can jump back up. And let's remove Benito's build and our Benito's 212. Good. Tar XF C GCC. This is going to be a lengthy one, 9.0 SBU, so after this I'll cut the video. Don't tell me this is that one. Sure enough it is. Okay. I'm going to try to speed through it as best as I can. Cut up my video a little bit so my encoding time does not drop me off. Which I could just complain about that all day long. I cannot believe. And you'll hear me complain about it later. So, CD in the GCC. Okay, so it says here we first have to apply a patch. So we'll say patch mp-i, mp1-i, dash L. That's a 1. mp1-i. Okay. GCC start files patch. It's over. It's a copy verbose GCC to copy the make file into comma.orig. Okay, just copying that over, and now we have to edit. Say sed at, going to say backslash // fixinc escape.sh at don't we have to say dash, we want to replace that with -c, true. Okay, check it, looks okay. GCC makefile.in.orig. Okay, I'm going to put that into GCC. Sorry about the wraparound. Here we go. Makefile.in. Okay, no spaces, no nothing. It's just wrapped around. That's done. And we also, too, I want to pull up this old line here. I'm going to call that temp. Okay. And we also need to say sed. We need to replace _t underscore C flags space equals $, replace it with and f omit frame pointer. Okay, to GCC makefile.temp. Now, watch this new line coming up here. We had sed s _t C flags equals frame f omit frame pointer. Good. We're already on a new line, but I'm going to send one anyway. So we say new line. I'm wary about that. Okay, so say temp space new line, enter. Okay. Now don't let this trip you up either. Okay. I thought in the book that it was maybe like he maybe counted that greater than sign that was already there from the new line, but it's not true. So clear that up, and we'll say for file in new line. Come in a little bit and say $find GCC /config -name Linux 64.h -o -name Linux.h -o 64.ho.name. Okay. Okay, looks good. And we have to say enter, and we'll say do, enter. New line will say copy UV, $, file, comma.orig. Okay, and we'll say sed, city, s, let's say user, and replace that with wrong, city. We have to say s at lib escape out 64. Okay. Then let's encapsulate our question mark. Encapsulate and escape at 32. Escape question / LD at let's add another at there. I'll say tools and add G. So we got lib encapsulate 64 escaped out, question mark 32 escaped, and question, okay, space, new line. Bring this in, we'll say, we'll add E to it, S add / user, add, replace that with tools, add G. Okay, / over to G is true. E over to at is true. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the $file .orig, and into file $file. Okay, bring it in, and now we have to say echo space single quote. Okay, and we say undefined standard underscore include underscore dir. Okay, say define standard underscore include underscore dir space 1. Okay, define standard underscore start file prefix underscore 1. Okay, double quotes, nothing in them. E over the O, good. We have to say define standard underscore start file underscore prefix underscore 2 double quotes single quote space double greater is that means into without overwriting file. Okay, tab in, we'll say touch $file .orig. Okay, done. I have to say done. Okay, you should have got some similar syntax to that. Okay, that's okay. Clear. And it says here for x86 we need to say case $, uname, dash n in x86 underscore 64. Okay. Say for file in $find gcc / config dash name. Okay. Now this is not a typo. T-Linux 64. I thought it was a typo at first. Do. Space new line, say for file and find gcc config dash name T-Linux. Okay, do. We say copy verbose $, file, comma dot, rich. Okay. Said. We have to say to replace multi-lib underscore os dir names d and $file dot orig into $file. Check it and say said multi-lib os dir names. Okay, file and file. Okay, and we say now we can say done. Close out with double semis, and let's say esac. Okay, should have got something like that. I'm sorry if I clicked it too hard, too fast, but that's what it was. tar jxf mp or mpfr again. Okay, and we just move it like we did last time, mpfr to mpfr. Okay, and we also have to untar again our GMP. Okay, and we move GMP to GMP. And tar zxf our MPC. Okay, you just need to act right there, buddy. Move MPC to MPC. Okay, that's over. Now we have to create our build directory. What is it called? What are we on? We are on gcc-build and cd up into our gcc-build directory. Clear. Okay, now we have to prepare a gcc for compilation. We say cc equals $lfs underscore target dash gcc b /tools /lib /breakout pop down ar equals $lfs underscore target dash ar ran lib equals $lfs underscore target dash ran lib. Okay, and we can bust out on a new line now, and we'll say gcc 452 /configure prefix equals tools. Okay, BRS. No. GCC configure capital B over E and configure. No. What did I screw up? F over second C, GCC. That's true. Configure. Okay. Double R's in the ran lib. Good eye, guys. gcc 452 configure. Okay. Prefix equals tools. Pop in a new line. We're gonna say with local prefix equals tools. And enable locale equals GNU. Check that. With local prefix equals tools, local prefix equals tools, enable locale GNU. A new line. I'm saying enable shared. Enable threads equals POSIX. L over X and POSIX true, and let's say L over A and shared true. Okay. And let's say POSIX will say enable dash, these are two underscores, CXA underscore at XA. Okay. Enable languages equals C, comma, C plus plus. Okay. Plus under the N, short. Disable lib std cxx dash pch. I have to say disable multi lib. Okay, B under C, it's good. E under good. And we'll say disable bootstrap. Disable lib gump. P under the L. True. R under C. Good. New line. Libgump. With gmp dash include equals $, capsulate present working directory / gmp with gmp dash lib is going to equal $, present working directory. Let's encapsulate gmp dot libs. Okay, new line. Without people, without Klug. I got a feeling. Run. And Klug reminds me of some superhero evil villain like Zod compared to Superman, right? Klug. Evil. It's funny. Alright, so that's done. This is going to take 9 SBUs. For me, it's about 45 minutes times, I don't know how long the video is. But, so, hope you get no errors on that. We have to link our GC, we have to link GCC to our tools, bin CC directory after this, and do another sanity check. So, I'm going to cut this video. Alright? You guys have a super duper day.